This year, the city of Natchitoches celebrates its tricentennial 300 years of history, meat pies, magnolias, of course, and merriment.
But there is much, much more to the history of this community on the water. I took a trip to a place called Isle Brevelle for the story. First came the river, Cane River. Miles and miles of Cane River, meandering and majestic through northwest Louisiana. Then, 300 years ago, came Natchitoches, not to disturb the natural beauty of this river, but to enhance it. And shortly thereafter, a love story.
It starts with a Frenchman, and his name was Claude Thomas Pierre Matoire. And it starts with Marie-Therese Coincoin, a woman, a former slave that he had 10 children with.
Theirs was a forbidden love, the Frenchman and the former slave, begun in 1767, condemned by priests and prevented by law from marrying. But nothing would keep Claude Thomas and Marie-Therese apart for 10 children in nearly 20 years.
And she was determined to make a success of her life.
To say, the devil with the way things are in this country. You know, I love this young lady, and this is the way it is.
And while their love didn't last forever, the two separated in 1787, the Creole community they created isn't going anywhere. It's still right here in a place they call Isle Brevelle.
I think it's fair to say that the people of the Isle hope to always carry the torch to the next generation. Knowing who you are and where you come from gives you a sense of belonging and a foundation that carries you throughout life.
It's a community centered around a church, St. Augustine Catholic Church, founded in 1803 by Augustine Matoire, the eldest son of Claude Thomas and Marie-Therese.
The first chapel was built and basically built for the Matoire family, but today it's for the entire community. And still going strong. This, you know, so it had to have been a strong trait that he brought with him.
Marie-Therese herself amassed a wealth unheard of for a woman, for a former slave, 18,000 acres of land. Still today, 16,000 of those acres are owned by her descendants.
All right.
And that's not even the most meaningful legacy she passed to her sons and daughters.
Her courage. You know, it's strength and courage is the most important aspect of her. I feel that in learning of her story, you're becoming more of her every day.
You know, you can be a banker, you can be an accountant, you can be whatever you want to be. There's no stopping you. Because of that drive, Marie-Therese instilled in us that mitochondrial DNA. It's strong. It's really strong.
There are no known images of Marie-Therese, but that doesn't mean she isn't visible every day, right here on the banks of the river.
You want to know what Therese looked like? I says, go to Cane River and look in the eyes of the women. You're looking in the eyes of her daughters. That's Marie-Therese.
It was truly a pleasure to get to know the Creoles of Cane River. I enjoyed this story very much.
Having fun up there, huh?
Oh, yeah. And for a list of tricentennial events in and around Natchitoches, just visit us at KALB.com. There's a lot going on.
You bet.